Hi friends, so here I am going to demonstrate the Selenium WebDriver test data driven capability along with TestNG. So using TestNG, how can we achieve this? I will show. So this is a scenario. I am opening this website. I am going to entering this field thrice. I am entering with three different sets of data. The three different sets of data from where it is coming. It is coming from an external file which is nothing but the test data.json. Okay. So this is how your JSON file looks like. So if you are like familiar with JSON, you will be able to easily interpret it. You should be able to easily interpret. Okay, so here is the first set of data, Pawan. Second set is Kiran. Third is Madan. So we will drive our scenario, only single scenario with three sets of data. So let's look at the code. Okay, fine. So you don't bother about this code. Okay, so I'm not going to get in detail at a very high level, like I'll explain. So this is a test case. If you look at this test case, right, it is a single scenario. It is entering the username and password, and the code is only, I've written only once, not thrice. And this single code will be written, will be run thrice with these three different sets of data from JSON. Okay, so whenever JVM looks at this, right, your Java virtual machine, it will look at this data provider. Okay, so data provider, this is the name we have declared. It is calling this data provider. Okay, this method is calling data provider, and this specific method will be invoked. This is where the actual implementation of DP is given. So this specific method, what it does is, it will pass the JSON file or any other file, external file like XML or Excel file, any file you have to write a parser in Java code only. Okay, it is nothing to do with Selenium. It's a purely Java code. So this will read the JSON file test data, and the data it will just return as a two-dimensional array. That's the logic. So this two-dimensional array, this will be returned here. So whenever it calls DP, right, it will return a two-dimensional array. It will receive a two-dimensional array. The two-dimensional array, I'll just pass it to this, and I'll just split it. Okay. So for each set, this scenario will be called. There are three sets, right? So 3 times this will be called. Okay. So let's try to execute this and see. This is very simple. See, first it entered Pawan, right? It entered Pawan. Next it entered Kiran, and it entered Madan. So there is a delay which I intentionally has put. So test is complete. See, the test is complete. This is a test, right? Test case, right? So test case has 3 iterations: 1, 2, 3. Pawan, Kiran, Madan. Okay. So we are able to achieve the data driven, right? There is a concept of data driven in a testing framework. So that's it, guys. It's a very simple. I haven't given a deep. Too deep into code, but a very high level. I just wanted to show.